Alright, thanks for joining us right here on Bernama today. Sonia, Aisha, Jessie Chahal taking you through our interview segment today. And in the studio, we have a Rubik Cube Prince. He's a Rubik Cube royalty as far as I'm concerned.
That's right.
And also the Cube ASEAN #1 record holder, Yi Wen-Fu. Welcome to the studio. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Congratulations on your record and your, title holder position.
Thanks.
And we have here a couple of Rubik cubes as well. Sonia, have you ever been a Rubik cube?
I've not.
person?
I've attempted a few times, but I always fail at it.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anything like this before. This is it must be very, very advanced.
I know, of course, it's complicated because this is the general Rubik cube, right?
Yeah.
So it's so smooth. You probably do it so much.
Oh yeah. So we're told to mess it up for
I'm
you.
going to mess it up,
and then you're gonna have to
This is
solve
the part
it
I'm
after.
good at. I've mastered this. I'm record holder for this. But to put it together, I've never had success, not even once.
It's not that hard to learn, actually.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't
Are
it?
there different names for these? I mean, what do you call these Rubik's
This one is
cubes?
just a 2x2, and this one is actually called the square one. And you can actually have different shape with this. And
Okay, so what is it about the Rubik Cube that you enjoy so much, or what intrigues you about it?
it's probably like I can go to participate in official competitions, which I make a lot of friends, and it just had a lot of fun, a ton of fun.
So you started way back at the age of 13 when a few friends decided to get doing this.
That's right.
And then what happened?
And then I just like, wow, that was so cool. I just want to learn it. And after in July, I learned it, and I'd be like, wow, I can solve it now. Let's just try to get my time a lot lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how do you learn it? Was it from the YouTube tutorials?
It's from my friend. But after that, I learned the advanced method from YouTube.
Wow.
From YouTube.
Yeah, just from YouTube.
And now you're ASEAN's #1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. And in what time frame was that? What was that competition like? How many did you have to solve?
No, it's for WCA. We only have for one event we only have 5 attempts,
Okay.
and we take out the fastest attempts and the slowest one.
I see.
And the middle,
You
the
get the
three.
median.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And how do you practice? Is there a lot of hours that you're required to put into to master one
a
of
lot
these?
of hours.
Wow. And you just slip with it, and before you head to big,
a lot of people will feel like, wow, you guys won't get bored just by practicing it, but I'm not really boring.
Okay, as with a lot of things, when we want to go pro, just like when we're playing sports, we go buy the most expensive racket, or we go buy the branded gear,
Yes,
so we can look cool doing it. But we fail to realize that it's really the art that is more important. So your first Rubik Cube was from Pasar Malam?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, from the
It's just
night
a few
market.
ringgit, yeah.
That's really interesting. So you played with it every day, and your interest became, of course, more intense with it. And then you came across WCA. Who told you about the World Cubic Association or the World Cube Association?
I found out myself because I like going through some videos of this Rubik's Cube, and I just found out wow, WCA, then I can participate in the competitions. And I go for my first competition, which is the Funyo Open 2017.
I see. And does your school encourage this sort of participation?
Not really.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah,
it's
it's
good. I mean, it's trying to
doing
create
things out of the
awareness.
norm. Yeah,
That's right.
Absolutely. When you have special interest, explore that and take that on to the next level. So over the years, you've participated in 9 international competitions. Currently, the first in Southeast Asia and Malaysia, 10th place in Asia overall, and 39th place in the world.
Wow. Kudos.
So I've tried my best to mess this up. Don't ask me to solve it because I can't. Are
Don't
you going to
ask me to.
attempt to do it?
This one looks pretty
Sonia?
simple.
Okay.
It's very
Okay. So
simple.
maybe you can try. And tell us about the timer you have
This is
here.
actually a timer.
Oh,
We
you
call
see, you
them
can
a
see the
standard
timer on the screen as well.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about this video that's being played right
Oh
now?
yeah, it's been played. This is my national record videos, and this is for the STEM Cube Open, and this one right here is the USM Penang Cube 2019.
Wow.
That is
And,
really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I
let's
can you see the excitement once he solves it? He just slams it onto the table.
This one right here is actually the Putra Cubing Challenge.
Do you have your own YouTube channel?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people, And do you have a lot of subscribers?
No,
or
just
watching?
89 subs.
Oh no, but
all
I
right,
think there's so much
Malaysians.
potential.
Time to up your Rubik Cube game and
That's
go
right.
and like your channel. What's your channel called?
Just my name, Yi Wen-Fu.
Okay,
Yi
Yi Wen-Fu. He's of course currently ranked first in Southeast Asia and Malaysia. Definitely a champion. Let's start your timer and let's see how long it takes.
Should we do the basic one first, and then we can
sure.
up it?
Oh, right, Sonia.
So I'm gonna challenge you with 2x2 first.
Okay,
Okay,
here
so-
we go.
Okay.
Can we talk to you while you do it? Or does
Yeah,
that-
because I'm just going to
Oh
finish.
my
I
gosh!
haven't finished the sentence yet.
What was that? 3 seconds?
3.46 seconds.
Wow! What? Okay.
Okay, so this is 3 seconds. What about this
Okay,
one?
Probably
let's
like
try
around
one
10,
more.
11,
Just
something
gonna
like that.
jump
Probably
around
around
a little
10.
bit
All
more.
right, let's get the camera in frame.
Okay.
Get the positions.
great.
And there you go.
Okay, and yes, some time for inspection.
Inspection.
Yeah. Okay.
Next, we should test him and blindfolding his eyes while doing it.
Oh dear. I need to find out. And there are formulas and algorithms that you can apply
yeah.
to it.
This one is pretty slow because I'm really nervous.
Okay, you're a
but
bit
Okay.
nervous. And
Yeah.
pretty slow means 15 seconds?
yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
what's
pretty
the
slow.
fastest time? I mean, your average time
Oh,
otherwise.
my average time is like 9-10 seconds.
Okay, so tell me, what is the secret behind it in terms of what is the art, what is the algorithm, what's the formula? Because initially you had inspected it first, right? Are you trying to remember what is where?
No, it's actually like we learn method, like we got a lot of methods to solve a cube. We got rule, GG, and CFOP. What I'm using is CFOP, which means when I started to solve this cube, I inspect for the cross first, because that's the first step for CFOP.
Where's the cross? What cross are you looking for?
What's cross? This is a cross,
Okay.
white cross.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
After that, we'll pair up the pieces and form the second layer, like this one here. This is the second layer.
Okay.
After that, we'll do some alg to finish the third layer. And there we go, the cube is
Wow.
solved.
I always fear because the moment you feel like you're almost there, you've solved a couple like for 2 lines, and then you
Yeah.
have to jumble it up again to make sure it's all right.
Yeah,
and
you
that's very complicated.
That's true. I pretty much get stuck there too.
Yeah.
Once I tried it, yeah. So you take this Rubik Cube everywhere you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what do you think you're going to make out of this? Are you going to make this, do you want to
Into a
become
career?
world champion? Or do you want to teach other kids or adults to learn this?
Yeah, I do teach a lot of peoples, and I'm thinking about going for World Champ too, because I'm going to World Championship this year.
Where is the World Championship?
Australia, Melbourne.
And when
yeah.
is that?
This July.
Oh,
So how are you training? Because you're really so good. What else are you going to do?
Probably like learn some that are more advanced to just improve my time.
Okay. So there are various algorithms to it. Is there one which is like, okay, this if you use this one, this is the fastest way to get there, or it's just a mix up?
Depends
of,
on your skill.
On your skills.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we got like for 3x3, the last layer we got something called the PLL.
Okay.
And PLL have total of 21 algorithms for like this one. This one is
21.
just like doing something like this, and we got some other ones like this one in
Okay.
this case.
So do you test out which algorithms tend to work best? I mean, there's
Yeah, yeah,
21.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it does get a little bit sort of, scientific as well. Do you have to be good in maths?
No, not at all.
Okay, so that's a misconception. You don't have to be good in maths. And what do you? How does it really work? I mean, how does it work?
Well, we got
For a simple question, just like
I know we're
how
still
does
trying to
this thing
digest
work? Yeah.
how it
so we
works.
got total of 40 quintillion notation for this one.
Again,
Okay.
43 quintillion.
what is
Quintillion.
quintillion?
Quintillion is like so many zeros behind it.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
so
right.
it's like
Yeah.
a billion, 100 billion, and trillion above, way
Out
above.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
power,
way above.
next to infinity.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And how has this changed your life? I'm sure, ever since you won the the ASEAN Championship,
So-
it has changed your life in some
Okay,
sort.
so before I started cubing, I'm just like tend to play games, and I kind of like to stay at home and not socialize with other people. But after I learned this one, I just go to competition, learn a lot of friends, and I started to become like to socialize with other people.
More an extrovert.
And how are they at the competition? I mean, do you guys share new discoveries on the algorithms, or kind of like everyone's just sticking to themselves?
No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Okay.
We just like going to others, like say, hi, so how do you doing for today?
Wow. And I
what
like
you
when,
think that-
as they're talking, they're.
So yeah, can you do it without looking?
Yeah, but it's gonna take a few minutes.
Okay.
So I'm
How
not
do
gonna-
you do it without looking?
Yeah,
'Cause
how do you
it's-
do it?
You got to see the colors, right? I mean,
Yeah.
or is there like different senses for each colors?
Okay, so for blindfolded method, we got like every pieces got its own alphabet. So we just need to memorize the alphabet and where they go. So
Okay.
it's quite easy.
I see.
I was just going to say that's quite hard because it's a memorizing game, but then you said
Yeah.
quite easy. Okay, what should people know about this? Because I think the misconception is, oh, you know, you got this gadget, the boy is just playing it, he's not interacting. But here's the difference: rather than playing video games excessively, of course, a little bit is good, and there are good games out there. It's good to have technology around us as well.
Yeah.
But this really, you know, it's a little bit sort of old school, if I could use the word. It's the original creative game.
Yeah.
Right? And so what we like to say to parents or to kids out there who have taken an interest in this and they want to pursue doing this?
Oh, it's actually don't afraid to go into competitions because all the people there are just so polite and we are not toxic. We are not toxic social. So, yeah. So parents don't stop them from playing because it's actually a very good sport. And yeah, just let them play and let them be.
Okay, so here's the biggest challenge. I was told to, you know, because you could solve that, and I'm just gonna. Do you want to try jumping this one?
Okay,
out?
I'm good at the jumbling part, yes. But meanwhile, I just wanted to ask you, because I don't have to look at it as well. You know? I can just look at you. What were your parents? How supportive were they, and what did they say when they said, well, you know, Mom, Dad, I wanna go to competitions? Is it very expensive as well?
Competition is not that expensive, but just see how far you go. Like, if you go very far, your transportation fees will be expensive.
Who's the championship for the Rubik's Cube right now?
Miss
World
Rand
champion.
is Flix Zamdex or Max Bartley. Both are very competitive.
We're coming for you, wherever you are.
Okay.
Who's gonna get you? I'm all for
And how old
Malaysia.
is the person, the number one world champion?
Probably like Max Bartley is 19 or something, and Flix Zamdex is 21 or 22.
I see.
What are your thoughts about having a game, sort of a
game.
software for this rather than?
Oh yeah, we got software, but it's just timer. Or we got like a virtual Rubik's Cube in the phone.
Yeah. Okay, I think
Are
I'm
you
done
done,
enough. Yeah, I'm
jumping?
done. I'm just talking. Carried away.
All right.
Okay, so what formula or method are you applying now? And you're not even looking at it.
Yes.
No, I'm not solving yet. I'm just scrambling.
Oh, you're
Okay.
scrambling
Yeah,
it.
and
Okay.
it's gonna take a long time to solve. I'm not gonna solve it.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, we just wanted to, you know, make it
Challenge you a
more
little bit.
difficult for you. But hey, you're doing so
Do you
well.
think you
Congrats.
could maybe do 2 or 3 colors from this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And where can you? Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
go
curious, where
ahead.
can you purchase this? I've never seen. You know, I see this at Toys R Us because my
Yeah,
niece is
Toys R Us
into
are
Rubik's
Rubik's
Cube.
brand, but Rubik's I never ever mentioned that they are good, but they are just like the starter of Rubik's Cube. They're just the
Okay.
inventor of Rubik's Cube.
How much time do you need to spend every day? Because you're in Form 4. It is, you know, a difficult year as well as you prepare for the big SPM next year. So a lot of things going on with your you know, educational life as well. So how do you make time for this, and how much time you need to put into it?
I only play at night because before sleep, that would be probably a really good time to practice because you don't waste too much time.
Yeah.
And I don't actually need much sleep because I'm not a person that easily get tired, so it's not a problem for me.
And are you
Sorry.
are you the first in the family that's been doing this, or do you have you know, older cousins or siblings who do
Yeah.
this? And are you going to encourage the younger ones?
To pick up the same hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the first one in my family to actually do this, and I want to motivate my little sister, but she didn't want to let. She just want to play.
Yeah. I'm actually intrigued
Not
by
yet.
this. I have a feeling I might pick this one up as well, because can you imagine when you're stuck in traffic and, you know, the mobile phone's so distracting, but this is kind of like as you're driving, you
Yeah.
can,
Good.
you know, pick this up. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. We're going to learn the Rubik Cube.
Exactly.
When you're going to teach us how to do it. Forget that one. I just made a mess
Okay.
out of it. Okay, so for a newbie like me and for someone with a little bit more experience like Sonia, how do we solve this? What's the first step?
Okay, so the first step is you just do a face, something like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't matter the color beside
But
it.
how do I get to the face?
You need to figure this out yourself.
Oh
because-
dear.
Wow. I
Okay.
think we have so much to learn. You know, great insight as well. Please, you know, do you think you would form a community on the Rubik's Cube? Is that something that's coming along the way? That'd be great. Then we can definitely join.
We already
Yeah,
have
become a member.
we already have a really big community. Like we got so many groups in Facebook,
Okay.
and also we just always communicating with cubers from all around the country, all
That's
around the world.
great. So listen up, folks. They are on Facebook. There is a community that you can join. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have today.
Oh, that's right. I was
And,
really enjoying this
right.
interview. Thank you for coming in, Wenfu. All the
Okay,
very
thank
best
you.
at
Yes.
the World Championship,
Good
and I
luck.
hope that you do, you know, as the best you can and come back with even better
Okay,
achievements.
thank
That's
you very
right.
much.
Thank you so much for being on the show. And thank you to all the viewers out there for sticking through with us. We'll come back tomorrow on another edition of Bernama Today. So stay tuned.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Anda ingin menjadi kaya, tetapi awas, terdapat banyak skim-skim pelaburan tidak sah di pasaran. Jika ragu-ragu, anda boleh jumpa kami untuk memahami formula TIPU. Apa itu TIPU? T. Tidak akan rugi. I. Indah khabar dari rupa. P. Peluang hanya sekali. U. Untung besar. Ingat dan berwaspada.